We are Group 10 and the name of our app is MedConnect. MedConnect is a communication tool for the medical community at large. Every time a medical professional signs up for MedConnect, their name, occupation, place of work, and any forms of contact they provide get placed in our database. Every one of these users is searchable and, using our in-app messenger, can be contacted directly. We keep track of response times, frequent contacts, and more to personalize MedConnect to each user. Other features to help medical teams are included as well, such as location sharing and public forum-style posts. MedConnect can be used by anyone in healthcare, but we built it specifically for nurses, doctors, and pharmacists. As we interviewed people from each group, we realized that all of them struggled with communication. It could take them hours to verify a single form. While message forwarding has traditionally been a feature of EHRs, these systems have never enabled their users to communicate with one another directly in the same way that MedConnect does. MedConnect is, first and foremost, a communication tool for previously unknown people. Because of this, we've decided to focus on the interplay between the search and messaging features.
So from the iPhone home screen, you'll be able to see our app, which has a caduceus, the sign of medicine, inside of a chat bubble to imply that this will be used for discussion of medicine. The app icon is blue and white. That helps create a visual contrast to make it easy to recognize while scrolling through the apps on your home screen. So we're going to go ahead and click it, and it's going to take you to the login screen. At the top of the menu, it's going to display the name of our app, and in the center, it's got our logo. For the convenience of the user, we have a person icon next to the username box and a lock icon next to the password box. The sign up option will take you to the account creation screen, and the forgot password will take you to the password recovery tool in case you lock yourself out. And we're going to go ahead and log in. We'll be taken to the message screen, which looks like iMessage to make it self-explanatory for the users. In the top left is the recognizable menu icon, and in the top right we have the create a message button indicated by the pen and paper. We have the search bar, which you can use to search through all your messages. The messages are displayed with the most recent first. On the left-hand side of each conversation is the recipient's photo, as well as their name, occupation, and location, as well as a timestamp in the top right corner, with the blue dot indicating unread messages. And there's also a preview of the most recent message. If we select the menu option, it's going to display your user picture, as well as your name, occupation, and location, with the pencil button to edit those, and the X button to exit out of the menu. Then we have messages with the chat bubble, discussion and question posts with the question mark, contacts with the people icon, and the cog wheel for the settings option.
Here we have the contact screen. In the upper left we have the back button, in the upper right we have the add a new contact button, below these we have the search bar, and below these we have a user's contacts. Contacts information is given along with any provided forms of communication, and a status indicator indicating whether the user is online, away, or away for a very long time, indicated respectively by the green, orange, and red icons. By typing in the search bar, users can filter the contacts displayed. This is the chat window for an online user. Along the top bar, you can see the user's name along with a back button and a menu icon. A message in the middle of the screen says that this user is online. Like traditional messaging services, the current user's messages are displayed on the right, while the other user's messages are displayed on the left along with their picture. Timestamps are included with all messages for ease of reference. This is the chat window for an offline contact. You can see that it's similar, but an average reply time for the user is given. An automatic reply is sent the first time an offline user is contacted. This automatic reply can be edited for each user. By tapping the picture icon, users can select a photo from their phone to send to the other party. MedConnect has 3 key challenges. Number 1 is the no users, no content problem. MedConnect needs to have a lot of contacts to be useful. We plan to incentivize early adoption until the database itself is incentive enough to draw new users. Key challenge number 2 is working with the sensitive information inherent in medical communications. We need to ensure MedConnect's messaging features are all HIPAA compliant and that our users' patients' info is safe. Key challenge number 3 is algorithmic complexity. MedConnect relies on artificial intelligence for searches and notifications. We need to ensure these features enhance the user experience without eating up resources. While we learned a lot about the app design process and the tools used therein, 2 of the biggest takeaways for us were to listen to your users and communicate with your team members. Initially, we each had our own ideas of how MedConnect should work. After realizing we were all building different apps, we reviewed the interviews and discussed the app until we all agreed on the same concept.